With the First Republic Bank failure, more people are waking up to the 2023 financial collapse. The eclipse is coming. How can we all prepare physically, mentally, and spiritually for all the chaos that's about to happen? Oh, that eclipse energy is on and popping. If you realize that you're a spiritual being and you're not a money-making machine, why don't you put a like on this video and hit the 1111 in the chat right now. We're going to be prepared physically, mentally, and spiritually for this massive financial collapse. And it's actually not even going to affect you. It's just going to go right around you. And we're going to retrain our brain, and we're going to understand and overstand what's really going on and how we shift to a brand new reality. That's what we're all doing. Metaphysical Mike, thank you so much. Michael, I am starting a new job tomorrow. I have no clue how certain past life issues are going to be erased, but I know the divine can do anything. Thank you for sharing that. A lot of people are on a brand new timeline right now. We've been sharing about this. If you're new to the channel, maybe new people will be joining our channel because of this topic today. It is the financial collapse of 2023. We have the First Republic Bank failure. We're going to be talking about everything that's going on, how we actually know it's a controlled demolition. Even CNN reported on a Democratic congresswoman that actually knew this was, I guess she magically knew, and sold First Republic Bank stock and then bought JP Morgan stock all right before this all went down. Isn't that crazy? What it must be like a crystal ball or something. It's unbelievable. Cosmic Dreams, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. We're going to be talking about the great George Carlin. Do you remember George Carlin? Let us know in the comments. We're going to line it up with Silicon Valley Bank. Some people said nothing is going to happen in 2023. We're in May already. It's already lighting up. And if we didn't know, they already tried to save First Republic Bank. It still failed anyway. What are the two things that are actually happening or that they're relying on? Like some people, they don't understand the spiritual aspect. If you're here for the first time, we're going to be breaking down the spiritual aspect of why this is happening right now. And there's two things that they're counting on: the humans. What are they going to do? How are they going to react? We're going to learn more about the frog in the pot. Yeah, do you know about the frog in the pot? Let the frogs roam wild in the chat right now. And we're going to be learning about what we can do during this massive financial collapse. So don't go anywhere. We actually have a lot planned. It's a very important message. We're going to talk about Stockholm Syndrome. Do you know about Stockholm Syndrome? We're going to be talking about the eclipse that's right around the corner. Oh, it's It's actually, I believe it's tomorrow as I'm making this message. Yeah, I actually, I tuned myself up. I actually, for the first time, I watched The Wolf of Wall Street last night. I tuned myself up for this one. I actually do a lot of research, and I try to find things that they put out in front of, they put it right in your face, and the beginning of Wolf of Wall Street actually shows us the truth about the illusion. Oh, yeah, it's all an illusion. Yeah. So we gave everyone enough time to get on this very powerful live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support as we stick together. We're holding the frequency together. We're getting these messages out there, and we're changing the lives of millions and millions of people. So please put a like on this message. It's a great support. The more that you click the like, smash the like button, gently tap the like button. Anything you do to that like button, it's going to help others find this message. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe, select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Double check that you're still subscribed just in case. It's a crazy world. If you like this work and information, if you want more community and uncensored content, we have Patreon where we host live Zoom meetings. The link is in the description. I'm very grateful for all the support. Let's get this show on the road because it's actually just a show. Oh, the First Republic Bank has failed. And more people are starting to pick up their eyes, right? They're looking around. Some of them, they might have been totally asleep. They're wiping the crust. They're saying, oh, we're waking up to the fake failing matrix. But don't worry, Light Warriors. JP Morgan swooped in to buy First Republic Bank. This is a planned demolition of the financial markets or the financial collapse. It's all fake money, Kevin B writes. Yeah, it's fake money. Fake money, you fake money. What is that money? What is that fiat backed by? What is that fiat backed by? Let us know in the comments right now. Everyone's stumbling in. Wow, please put a like on the video. We're going to get this message out there. Actually, CNN themselves reports that a Democratic congresswoman sold First Republic Bank stock and bought JP Morgan stock right before this all happened. Isn't it? It's almost like they had a crystal ball. It's almost like they're telling us that, you know, they know what's actually going on. It's like a planned demolition. Was there anything else that was planned? Like, you think that it's natural? Like, you know, when things happen naturally, it's part of nature, you know, that's one thing. But then it's planned, it's part of the matrix. When we look at this, and it was Democrat Lois Franklin, they said that she dropped about $15,000 in the First Republic stock and picked up about approximately $15,000 of JP Morgan stock. What a coinkydink. There was a man, his name was George Carlin. Do you remember George Carlin? Let us know in the comments. George Carlin once said, there's a club out there and you ain't part of it. Do you know about that club that George Carlin was telling us about? Yeah, George Carlin told us. If you're new to George Carlin, you should look him up. You could type it into the YouTube search, and this stand-up that he did is probably still up there. It lasts the test of time. He is no longer with us, but he's on the other side right now. George Carlin once said, there's a club and you ain't part of it. And some of you remember that very famous stand-up. And we've reached a time period where we've transcended the fake division of Democrat and Republican, and we see the club. Do you know about the club? We're all waking up right now. Jenner, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Notice the skin was gray, started scratching in the bath. All the black gunk came off. Looks like magnetite or metals. Thoughts, Yeah, a lot of us are purging, Jenner. If you're new to the channel, we usually speak about the changes. Yesterday, I did a very powerful message of ascension symptoms. If you're new to the channel, reflect on your life in the most recent days. Are you experiencing lower back pain? Maybe a change in your stomach right now? You're called to detox with the lemon water. Yeah, so a lot of people are going through this. And if you continue to watch all the way through, not like half a video, not like a quarter of a video, you listen to the whole video, then it makes sense. Sometimes I read the comments and people they write something and I'm like, well, did you actually watch the whole video? So when you realize what the financial collapse that's happening right now, how it's literally connected to your energy, if you make it through the entire video, you'll understand this. So, Jenna, you're actually preparing your currency, the electrical current. Hang on to the end of the video. Everyone will understand what's going on. So we're actually changing. And heck, you might not even need money the more that you activate your DNA. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, the fake money. Earlier this year, Silicon Valley Bank failed, and then billions of dollars were dumped into First Republic Bank, and it still failed. The crash is being telegraphed. You're watching like a train wreck. Are there train wrecks happening around the country? Please let us know in the chat right now what's going on with all the train wrecks. It is being telegraphed, and you're watching the train wreck in slow motion. You're watching it all in slow motion. Why is this? Because there are rules of the universe. Number one, it's free will. And if they're showing you this is happening, and they're showing you this is happening, and it's free will, so you will either accept or reject what's happening. You could close your eyes and close your ears and say nothing's happening. Number two, they want to do it nice and slow so that they don't wake up the humans. No, they don't want to wake up the humans. Yeah, there's a lot that's going on right now. And there's something called the frog in the pot. Do you know about the frog in the pot? Everything's going nice and slow. Don't wake up the humans. Don't startle them. Then they'll wake up. Got to do it nice and slowly turn up the heat. Nice. All the flames in the chat, turn it up. The frogs, because if you make it nice and hot, the frog jumps right out of the pot. So eventually, all the humans that are in the pot, they're getting cooked right now. What's cooking, Doc? Remember Bugs Bunny? He's like, look, he jumps out of the pot. Bugs Bunny knows, right? Bugs. If you're new to the channel, we talk about Bugs Bunny and the spiritual awakening journey. What's cooking, Doc? So they're turning up the heat. People are feeling it. It's the frog in the pot. And we're all waking up to the illusion. So last night, I prepared myself. I was getting ready. I got to learn about, a lot of the humans out there, they're interested in finances and stuff, the money, all that stuff. So I watched a tremendous movie last night, The Wolf of Wall Street. Did you ever watch The Wolf of Wall Street? It's actually a very interesting movie. Very good movie. We'll give it 4 stars over here. Frank, thank you so much for the support. You don't need your pockets full when your heart already is. Love and knowledge is the new currency. Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're going to be unveiling the new currency by the end of this video. Yeah, The Wolf of Wall Street. So the beginning part, in the beginning of the movie, Matthew McConaughey has a part in this movie. And a lot of people over the years have told me, you got to watch Wolf of Wall Street. It's a great movie. It really is a good movie. But in the beginning of the movie, Matthew McConaughey is sitting there and he's talking about the illusions. It's all an illusion. The stock market, Wall Street, It's all an illusion. And what they do in the movies, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, kid, yeah. Matthew was telling us the truth. It's all an illusion, kid. And he was looking at, right? All of this is an illusion. And they get people and they put their currency, they put their money into Wall Street, and it never comes out. It never comes out. It's all an illusion. There's nothing there. He goes, right? It's all an illusion. They're telling you the truth. McConaughey's telling you the truth. It's all an illusion. Wall Street is all an illusion. But what happens is when the humans wake up to the illusion, it's pure pandemonium. Yeah, everyone wakes up and everyone's beginning to see this illusion right now. If you've never seen The Wolf of Wall Street, I thought it was a great movie. But what you want to do is especially watch the opening, whatever it was, 20, 30 minutes with the opened third eye. Watch the movie with the opened third eye and listen to what Matthew McConaughey's what this guy is telling you, right? What are they telling you? So it's all being telegraphed. It's all being telegraphed. You have to remember there is free will. And it's your free will to exit the matrix or not. Will you exit the matrix? Will you continue to go on this wheel? Remember, he said you put the money in and it never comes out. And you never get off the hamster wheel. And you're used like a human battery. A lot of people don't realize your energy is the real currency. It's your energy. And we're going to be talking about that today. As we see the First Republic Bank failure, and we see how it's telegraphed and all these moving parts, things are, coming together, things are falling apart, money's being gobbled up, right? It's just an energy. It's your currency, it's energy. Things are disappearing. And we could see the club. You could see the club that George Carlin was talking about. And what are your thoughts about this Democratic congresswoman that knew the answers before it happened? What are your thoughts about it? What do we all have to, put our own thoughts in the comments. Meanwhile, people, the common everyday life people, you go to buy the food, like worries, you go to buy the food in the supermarket, and your money gets you less food, right? If you went to the supermarket with a $100 bill, right, back in 2019, you get it all. Remember 2019 before the war started? Remember 2019? Do you remember 2019? Remember, right, 2019 in the comments, right? Remember 2019? Now you go to the supermarket with that same $100 bill. What you coming home with? What you coming home with? We have to get the nutrients. We have to be ready physically, mentally, and spiritually for what's about to happen. You have to be ready physically, mentally, and spiritually for what's about to happen. You got to have the Triforce up and running right now, kid. It's got to be up and running. And you can't fall into the distractions and the illusions. Give them bread and circus. This First Republic Bank, all this stuff, right? They're juggling. Heck, they even got balloons. They got balloons up in the sky. Are you up? Are you up? Not much for the 100 anymore. How many of you go food shopping, right? But could you imagine if you activate your DNA and you don't need as much food anymore? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be sharing with you a real life story. We actually are becoming self-empowered. It is a clown show out there. If you are awake to the clown show, why don't you light up the chat with the clowns? I love the clowns. Listen, sometimes you can't get bent out of shape. You just got to laugh at this stuff. A lot of you that are familiar with the energies of the eclipses, as I stumbled over my words when I started, there's so many things going on. No, the eclipse is about to pop off, and we see it brewing. We see it brewing. The eclipse energy that's about to hit us, it lasts for months. It lasts for months. And we're about to witness a massive financial collapse. And the only thing that we can't control it. You can't control it. There was a guy, he's on YouTube for over 4 years, you know him, and he says, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. You know that guy? You can't control this financial collapse. You can't control it. It's the matrix. The financial collapse is the matrix. But what you can control is from within. We're actually bringing abundance. Second half of this message, we are going to talk about and discuss what we can do to prepare to create a new abundance for us. You know, the old world is dying. So all of those old things that you used to worship, if you don't need those things anymore, you have room for so much. Oh, I don't need that anymore. I don't need these things anymore. Now you have to have a total reset of your life. This is a total reset of our everyday lives. Please smash the like button. Hit the 888 abundance codes. And let's take a moment to focus on the abundance that we're creating during the financial collapse of the system. All right. Nature Boy, thank you so much for the support, brother. Woo! It's all about to burn down. And the Holy Spirit fire is here to burn it down. And this world, see, this old system, the matrix, wasn't serving the people. That's why a lot of people that are out there that are new to this, they might be a little concerned. Don't be concerned. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's all got to come down. It's that we're actually being purified right now. We are being purified. Just like you purify your home with the sage. Do you sage it out? Tremendous organic sage from HarleyRayCrystalShop.com. Got to get the organic sage. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. Some people might be tuning in and say, these spiritual whack. Oh, why don't you know the financial collapse is happening? Oh, you spiritual wackadoo. Nah, you got to get right with God, kid. Got to get right with God now. Don't be afraid. God's going to catch us. How do we prepare for what's going to happen? How do we prepare? It's about getting your mind right. It's about getting your mind right. Your currency, and please put a like on the video if you're learning something new today. All along, right? Your currency is your attention. It's energy. When you think of an electrical current, right? Currency. It's not about fake fiat papers. You know about fake fiat papers? And again, we're transitioning out of the matrix. You still need them right now. You still need them. But when you activate your DNA, some people tuning in and saying, what the heck's this guy talking about? Don't go anywhere. When you activate your DNA, you don't need 3D timeline. Timeline is not straight. It's a spiral. You start to pull energy out of the quantum. Many people are already beginning to pull energy out of the quantum. Are you doing that? Are you pulling energy out of the quantum? Why don't you write quantum energy? People are already beginning to pull energy out of the quantum. Pull energy out of the quantum, not pulling energy out of the bank. You see how that works? We're all extracting energy out of the quantum right now. When you change, you actually begin to have to pay less for things. I literally am witnessing this right now. And I'm actually combining previous videos of the changes, the ascension symptoms that I'm going through. And now we could actually look at the financial aspect behind it. You know, when you used to go to the grocery store back in 2019 and you had that $100 bill to buy the groceries, you got stuff, you might have even gotten change for that $100 bill. Now that $100 bill goes by real quick, right? Because we all need to eat. Maybe we don't. So on my journey, I've been sharing with all of you, my appetite has changed immensely. Been eating less. Are you eating less? Let us know in the comments. Are you say, oh, you might be even new to this. Say, yeah, you know what? I'm actually eating less and I'm feeling more energy, right? When you are changing and you actually don't have to rely on the fake food. There's actually fake food out there. Do you know about the fake food? Let us know in the comments. When you start to change and you're actually pulling energy out of the quantum and you don't need as much food, then all of a sudden you might actually start spending less money at the grocery store. Just a real life example to show you how the energetic changes, how this all comes together. You start to pull energy out of the quantum. Quantum manifestation, full video on the channel page. You actually are supplied for. Your needs are supplied for once you start to make that connection. A lot of people aren't connected. I'm sharing this from firsthand experience. I didn't think that this could happen. But once you are connected to God, you pull from the quantum exponentially. We're not parasitical, right? The club that George Carlin talks about, that's actually a parasitical energy. And they parasite off of your energy. You actually have a soul. You actually are infinite God energy. And they can't exist without your energy. Once again, they cannot exist without your energy. You are the cogs that make the matrix actually run. Do you actually remember the literal matrix, right? All the people, they were siphoning their energy out of the people. The matrix collapses without the people. So you don't want your energy loosed off of anymore. You don't want your energy loosed off of anymore. We're getting our minds right physically, mentally, and spiritually. Physically, when our bodies change, our cells are changing, our DNA receptors are working again. Do you know about DNA receptors, light warriors? Your DNA is an energy amplifier, if you didn't know this. It's all about energy. You can't exist without energy. You can't exist without energy. Massive changes are beginning to happen. And the more that you are off the grid, like some people have this vision of off the grid. Do you know about off the grid? And again, it's cool if you totally want to live off the grid, like up in a mountain or, on an island or whatever. That's also cool as well. But like certain things that you could get off the grid, everything, they want to attach everything to your bank account, right? And the bill comes out every month, your credit card, and the bill comes out every month. They siphon your energy. But the more things that you actually comes off the grid. Imagine if we could travel in our Merkaba light ships. Imagine if you could just travel around. You don't have to use aeroplanes anymore. Travel through the quantum. That would be the best. Maybe that would be the greatest thing of all. You're pulling energy out of the quantum. You're quantum traveling. All of a sudden, you start changing. You're off their grid. You're off their grid. A lot of us are changing, and listen, it doesn't happen overnight, but more and more, we just happen to find ways. We start moving our locations, getting to higher vibrational areas, getting out in nature. Do you know nature is free? Nature's free. When you go out in nature, you don't have to spend, $50 at the club, $20 for an Al Ghul. Al Ghul! Do you know about Al Ghul? Please subscribe to the channel if you're learning something new. If you've been here and you haven't clicked the subscribe, why don't you click that subscribe? It's going to be real helpful. Yeah, a lot of people need a community to turn to as the Matrix is going. It's going down. There it goes. Well, what are we going to do about it? It's all about quantum manifestation. Absolutely. Love the chat. Yeah, Al Ghul makes you sick. Al Ghul makes me sick as well. I was never actually big on drinking Al Ghul. And if you're new to the channel, I say the real words. They kind of, change these things. So you got to watch out for these demonic things like Al Ghul and Medea. Some people tell, this guy must be out of his mind. No, it's the Al Ghul. It's the Al Ghul. Watch out for the Al Ghul. I appreciate that. Yes, please, everyone, subscribe to the channel. Watch out for Al Ghul and definitely watch out for Medea. Yeah, Medea. They try to siphon all your energy away. No, these are demonic and energetic parasites, if you will. And the job of Medea is not to inform, it's actually to deceive. Yeah, it's to deceive the people. They lull you to sleep. It's an illusion. McConaughey tells you, if it calls you, if you've never seen The Wolf of Wall Street, if you you watched it before and now you go. I even like to, I share about movies and then I watched them years ago and now I watch them with the opened third eye. You get it's like watching a totally different movie. You're getting new information from the movie. At least watch the first, 20, 30 minutes of The Wolf of Wall Street. And he tells you the stock market, Wall Street, is all an illusion. It's all an illusion. They're casting spells upon you, and they're siphoning your energy away. I'm here to tell you we're actually in the rapture right now. 1,000 will fall to your left and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will all go around you. You don't have to have any fear of this financial collapse of 2023. You don't have to have any fear. You could write no fear in the comments right now. No fear. Don't have any fear of the financial collapse. However, if you are, if you're rooted in the ego, if you need to have prestige, I have to have prestige. I have to have my Gucci bag, my fancy Rolex watch, right? Gucci glasses. I did a full video on this. They actually trick you into building your own prison cell. Time is fake. I don't wear a watch, right? Time is fake. Fake time, right? But people spend $800 on the fancy watch, maybe more. $500 on the fake sunglasses to block out the light of Christ from your pineal gland. If you're learning something new, please smash that like button. Smash it! Please smash the like button. I appreciate that. Third Eye Bright, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. We're building new communities. We have new teachers, new things, right? Everything new. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, write that. Out with the old and in with the new. The old currency is going out and the new currency is coming in. It's all about your attention. It's the currency of the universe. When you start respecting your energy, right? Your energy field, you start charging yourself up. Otherwise, all day long, they parasite, they siphon, they loosh off your energy. And please, share these things in the comments, because I assure you, there's going to be new people that are joining from this video. A lot of people are very interested in the financial collapse of 2023. Some people, you know, remember, there's no event. There's no event. Okay? 2 boats and a helicopter, kid. 2 boats and a helicopter. 2 boats and a helicopter. Yeah, I've shared that many times. 2 boats and a helicopter. Which one are you going to get on? Or there will be those that get left behind. It's up to you. New people here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're still here every day. 9 a.m. We're here every day. Just keep going. Absolutely. Just keep going. Everything is being telegraphed. Nice and slow. Learn how this happens. They turn up the heat on the frog in the pot. You know, when you think about how none of these things are affecting us, you know, I've heard people that are more like they understand the in and outs of the financial system or what things are. I listened to a man when Silicon Valley Bank crashed, collapsed, whatever, folded. He said your grandma's CD is not in that bank. Silicon Valley Bank was the bank of the prestige. Yes, the prestige, the club. George Carlin's club. Remember George? Back full circle again. Back to full circle. Yeah, so he was sharing about this, and he said, don't be alarmed. He said, your grandma's CD is not held in Silicon Valley Bank, but it is the bank of the club. Popping bottles in the club. Popping bottles in the club. Party's over, kid. Party's over. No, the purification process has begun. Do you know about the Hopi prophecy? This is the coming of the purifier. Oh yeah, the fires are, the flames, here it comes. Look at that beautiful flame. The purification, you could write it in the chat, the purification process has begun. And it is important to get right with God right now. You want to get right with God. As the flames are going down, it's going down. It's the financial collapse. Oh, look at the beautiful chat, the beautiful flames. Oh, we're really cooking the sage today for this one, baby. We're cooking it up. The matrix is going down. But this is nothing to be fearful of. This is just purifying us. Hashtag the flame. Beautiful, delicious, right? Some of us, we are the fire. You could feel the fire rising inside of you right now. How's the base of your spine if you're new to the channel? Please check out yesterday's video. Please subscribe to the Our Everyday Lives channel. And we are sharing the spiritual meaning of a lot of the things that we're all experiencing right now. Right? You have to think differently. You have to think differently. It's a purification. Oh yeah, you need the full armor of God. Don't worry about it, because it just goes around you. That's right, Spiritual Bean Coffee. Yeah, you got to check out a delicious cup of Spiritual Bean Coffee. You ain't part of that club. The club's over now. It's finished. Club's closed. Club is closed. It's all closed now. And everything we're watching is just a show. You are now the main character in this movie. You're the main character. It was all an illusion. Babylon was an illusion. It's time to wake up from the dream world It's time to wake up from the dream. It was just a dream. It was all a dream, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. So what do you think about this this debacle? They're not even trying to hide it anymore, and you know, they're calling each other out on the mainstream. There's really nothing left. So when there's nothing left, they're just like, throw everything up. So much disinformation, levels and layers right now. They have to just, and they're just holding on for a beautiful solar flash to happen, because that's the only energy that really matters. It's the only thing that matters. Someone left a comment, and I responded to that comment. I said the solar flash is the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters is the solar flash. The true currency, the true energies, not the fake energies. You actually have the ability to pull energy from the quantum. We are moving to a quantum system. It's not what you were led to believe. We're moving into the quantum right now, into the quantum field. Remember, all the authentic scientists are moving up in the world right now. You're broadcasting an electromagnetic signature into the quantum field, and that brings it back to you. And you pull exponentially, and the abundance flows exponentially. You could hit the 888 in the chat for the abundance, in the comments. Yeah, this is the Awakened Club. The free spirit. If you're a free spirit, this is the channel for you. If you're a free spirit, we got to be free. We got to be young, wild, and free. How did the song go? Got to be free. No, we're not aging anymore. We're staying young. We're getting back into nature, into the wild, and we are free. We're free. Fly like an eagle. Yeah, we have to fly like an eagle. Yeah. So, yeah, we're breaking free of the chains, the restraint. The restraints are off. And now we're headed out into the world with a brand new outlook on life. All of these things will go right around you. Nothing will touch you. The meek shall inherit the earth. Remember that? It was about the common everyday life people. The club's over. Club's closed. It was all an illusion. Now we're waking up to the dream. We have a very, very powerful day tomorrow. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll be on twice tomorrow. Oh, big ones tomorrow, baby. Yeah, real big day tomorrow. Yeah, it's just a circus, right? Prep your body, your mind, your body, your spirit for this time period. If you're new to the channel, please check out the recent videos, especially about detoxifying the body, removing the heavy metals, removing all these things so that you could pull from the quantum, from your DNA. It's true. We have a big day tomorrow. It's going to be great. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join Patreon, we have a beautiful, brand new, uncensored video. We're all sharing together. Join the Zooms on Patreon. It's really, really fun. Adam is fasting already. I've been fasting for a while. I'm sharing authentically. I do that on the channel. I'm not a man of fasting, but I was really called to do this in the upcoming, for this upcoming moment. Yeah, it's going to be great tomorrow night, Virginia. Tremendous day tomorrow. People had Stockholm syndrome, and they thought they actually worshipped their controllers. The govern your mental. Do you know about govern your mental? The mind control of the mind, govern your mental. People had Stockholm syndrome, and they actually worship their satanic controllers. And now people are becoming self-empowered. If you are self-empowered, throw up the lions in the chat, in the comments. And that's what this shift is all about. Get in tune with God, get in tune with yourself, get in tune with nature. Oh, yes, and may the force be with you. I have a beautiful video on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's also about my Nana. I will share that video a little bit later in the day in the community tab. So please make sure you are subscribed and click the bell. When I put up a video on the community tab, I've done that video, so I want to reshare it with everyone that never saw that video. You will get it in the community tab. Check out my YouTube shorts. Please go. I'm trying to be hip like the kids. Go to the channel page. They're all. I guess they're all short. Smash the like button on all the YouTube shorts. It's really helpful. And then people from all different backgrounds will find the channel. We do everything we can to bring everyone together. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. I love each and every one of you. Channel the power. See, that's what it's all about. It's all about, the things they talked about in Star Wars, all the energies, all these things. They're true. The news is fake and the movies are real. Just like how in The Wolf of Wall Street, they taught you that Wall Street, the stock market, it's all an illusion. It's all fake. And all it does is take people's money and it never comes out. Matthew McConaughey, check that scene out. It's true. I love each and every one of you. 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Don't be down with yourself. Just be right with God. Be right with yourself. And everything just goes right around you. I assure you of that. And if you are experiencing, I know a lot of people might be a little nervous about this financial collapse. It all goes right around you. Share it in the comments. I love each and every one of you. Have a great day. Namaste.